In the foreground, two benches, a chair, a table. On the left, on the first bench, a woman leans over a blonde little girl. On the second bench sits a young woman in a striped blue and white dress. A third, standing, rests her right hand on the woman's shoulder. Her other hand is on the back of the bench. To her left, a young woman with a dark blue hat sits on the same bench. Facing the two young women, a man with his back to the viewer sits slantwise on a chair. On the other side of the table, two young men. The first, wearing a top hat, smokes a pipe. The second, wearing a boater, writes. He looks up at the standing woman. Behind them, three figures. A woman in a yellow straw hat with a red ribbon, and two men. One has a boater, the other has a top hat. On their left, a woman leans back against a tree. On the other side, leaning against the trunk, a man in a boater talks to her. On the far side of the tree, a seated woman turns towards the group in the foreground. Nearby, a couple dances. A second couple is in the center. On the edge of the dance floor, a third. To their left, at the back, a couple sits on a bench. On the far left of the painting, there is another couple dancing. In the background, the crowd, an orchestra on a platform, wooden arcades, trees, lamps, fences. The painting is signed in the bottom right-hand corner under the table, Renoir.